Place your bets, people. Whose body do we find this time?
I hope it's Richie Chieda. I hope
That's-
it's Richie Chieda because he's a dickhead.
Mizuki,
I know.
What if it's Ryuki?
Well, that's fucked up.
Hiya! This is...
You've got to be kidding.
Who?
A mannequin?
Hello?
It's a mannequin.
I do not
It is
know
not a
who this
mannequin.
is, but
They're another victim of the HB case.
It's dressed in the same outfit as the rich guy.
Was that an ending? Oh, no.
Sweet Silent Thought. NAIX Japan branch, February 15th, 05.
That's an image.
There's snow, yes.
That's
Poor
Jin
Leanne.
Furway.
Poor Leanne keeps getting traumatized every time he helps Mizuki.
Yep.
Yeah. That is definitely Jin Furway's outfit.
Like I said, the rich guy. Well, let's see to the corpse.
That face.
synthetic skin made from chitin,
Oh,
Really?
it's a fake.
often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
It's not a fake.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very
Is it
least,
kite?
it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium.
That happens to be dressed in the same outfit.
Had the same estimated time of death.
Oh.
That's Jin Furway.
No. That's someone who's made to look like
Damn.
Jin Furway.
I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's,
Choma.
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now.
Did we
Honestly,
find it?
This would be the other half of Jin's body.
Yeah.
That is the reason we came here after all.
Excuse me. But we already saw the other half of Jin's body 6 years ago.
But what if
Did
it
we?
wasn't Jin?
Well, so the reason why I put the tin hat on is that what if this was someone who was made to be the other half of Jin?
That's the point, is that it's Jin.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch, a button, an input device?
Ugh.
Break it.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was getting really annoying,
Using
so...
obscene cosmic power.
What? Do you
Yeah,
smash
good
apart
kid.
Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it
Yeah.
worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right. Hey, Leon.
Traumatized man.
Yeah,
I
got it.
Found the safe. He's annoyed.
I mean, he's upset. I would too. Be, seeing a dead body.
It's open.
There it
Pay
is.
for my therapy.
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help,
Hopefully.
but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Probably for the best.
Dan walked back to where he was standing.
Or sitting,
He was literally in a fetal position. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Mizuki,
Yeah?
Turn the page on the file.
it is a printout from a PC. It
My
begins
fan
like this.
fiction.
Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes,
What does she mean by Freyer?
unknown. Let's keep reading it.
I opened up a random page and read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Shikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Shikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages.
Oh my
After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin. Uru Samazuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan.
Kid went missing.
Late at night,
Yeah.
Shikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade.
What if that is... Sorry.
From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well.
we only saw half of Terror's face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me. Even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of NAIX. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either.
How convenient.
That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation.
You missed my whole segment of dad jokes, Cora.
Yeah.
I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to NAIX's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
There's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so Iba could scan everything.
Got it. Scan complete.
That
I have
fucking
already
sucked.
processed everything written there.
What was that, Moon?
That fucking sucked.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
But yeah, for lack of a better term, this is my Komeiji jacket. Except for it was made apropos of nothing by a friend.
Yeah.
Half a face transplant.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective.
So Jin Furroway's face wasn't even his own face.
The tumors covered the whole right side of his face.
Which that body has synthetic skin in there.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
Why didn't they transplant the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark.
After Chikara left NAIX, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent.
Oh,
To
fuck's
them,
sake.
the percent
That's
mark
why
had a
he said
special
that.
meaning.
That's why he said that weird word.
The mark of percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred
Almighty.
mark from Jin's face,
I
which is why the left half
bet
of
he
Jin's
thought his
face
son
was
was
left untouched.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Within the file were photos of Jin Furroway and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furroway looked like.
Huh.
Huh.
What?
Makes more sense than the other did.
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
Oh.
What?
Summarize the face transplant on that topic.
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
That's who's in the thing then.
No. So,
Or did he take the other? Go on.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The football field.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th.
So it's not Jin Furroway.
no.
That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furroway's right half.
So they're both dead?
So,
No.
this and this are two different people.
They're both dead.
It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical. Besides the
Saw-
fact that they are mirror images.
The question is, where's Jin's other half?
Percent half is the only part missing.
Yeah.
But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs.
Which is why they thought it was Jin Furroway.
Because they didn't know the
The
difference.
corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes.
But who killed him?
That's not an option.
No, but I'm just. Sorry.
No, I know.
What about Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
I knew his face looked too symmetrical.
Jin Furroway?
As indicated in the file, Jin Furroway was Tokiko Shigure's son. And his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
About the slicer found in the basement of Oridori Institute.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies.
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half. Which is why there are 2 slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic. Now we know who Terror is.
Was.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes, he is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Iowan Garden, February 15th, 8:45.
It's snowing.
Leon!
Kizzy!
What is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call, that is why I am here. But I did not know he would be here.
Leon...
I know. Kizzy? I heard what your dad said. But I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want. To the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right.
Use the breakup money.
I hope he scraped it up off the ground.
Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly.
Oh.
Let's go, Kizzy.
I